Shut up and sit down.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike, and welcome to my first ever photography video. I am actually a high school art and photography teacher, and just about a year ago COVID-19 struck and we went into quarantine and we had to shut down our schools, and I was looking at an empty classroom. For me, it felt like those traditional ways of teaching that I had practiced for over 30 years was over.
What? Over? Did you say over?
So like a lot of people, I turned to the internet and I began watching a lot of photographers on YouTube. I began creating vlogger style lessons for my students. The students seemed to enjoy them and had kind of fun watching the little adventures, and they thought that I should post them. So here I am. My first lesson in photography is always that it's not about the equipment. It doesn't matter if you shoot Canon, Nikon, if you're shooting digital film, or if you're even using your own little cell phone to get out and take pictures. The most important thing is that you develop a passion for photography and learn to tell a story. I try to tell the student to find what is their passion and go out and photograph that, because what you know best is what you're going to photograph best. Hi there and welcome. Here in Wisconsin, summer's just about come to an end. The first day of fall is just around the corner, and I thought we'd start our photo journey for deer right here in my front yard. I often tell my students that their yard or neighborhood is the best place to start their photographic adventure. May ask, why yard? Well, first, not everyone has the opportunity to travel to those faraway exotic lands, so take advantage of what you have. Besides, where you live might actually be a photographic dream destination for someone else. Even in photography, we often think the grass is greener and on the other side of the fence there's going to be a better photograph, when the truth is, a lot of times the best photographs are right in front of you. Second, you are the expert. Who's going to know the area and what's happening there better than the person living there? Get out and explore what you have and be observant of your surroundings. So any yard, no matter its size or location, can provide great photographic opportunities if you choose to look for them. Take my front yard for example. It's just a small hay field, but it's a spot where deer like to bed down for safety, and in the spring does will often give birth to their fawns. Now remember, while looking for specific subjects, like in this case deer, don't get tunnel vision. And what I mean by that is, don't become so focused on one topic that you miss out on all the other great things going on around you. While there are no deer in the field right now, the hayfield is full of milkweed and wildflowers that provide a lot of great opportunities to photograph other little creatures. So get out and enjoy and look around your little area. And while you look at some pictures of some fawns that I had taken in the past, let's head out to the backyard. So thanks everyone for coming along on a ride out back. We are here now in my backyard, more specifically in my deer blind. I am lucky enough to have a few acres here in the country in Wisconsin, and I was able to build a permanent blind. It was originally built as a hunting blind, but I have found that it has come to serve a dual purpose as a wonderful photography blind year-round. I can come out here almost any season, any time, any weather, and be able to shoot comfortably. Not everyone has the availability or the space to put up a permanent blind, but there are a lot of little commercial pop-up blinds that make shooting very easy and accessible, and also makes you mobile to go and shoot many different locations. Blinds are great at concealing you from the critters and protecting you from the weather. Once birds and animals get used to the blind being up, they will come amazingly close. So close that a lot of times you can shoot pictures with almost any style of camera. You don't have to have a really big fancy one. And with that, I have a lot of friends that over the years, from their hunting blinds or tree stands, have gotten some wonderful photographs or video right on their cell phones. I personally don't even really bring out a big lens when I come and sit out here because I don't need to reach too far. The animals often come out pretty close. When the deer come out, they usually seem to come from the woods, and they'll come out right in front of the blind here, and they like to come out in the fields and eat whatever we happen to have planted. This year it's beans, last year it was corn, but it's just a wonderful opportunity to come out and shoot. Now that you've seen the blind, how about we head out and drive down some of the back roads and go look for some whitetail in the neighborhood. So this evening I'm hopping in the truck. I got to run a quick errand to the grocery store. Go out and check a spot where I've been finding some local deer that have been coming out on a pretty regular basis, hoping that maybe they'll give me a nice photo opportunity. Probably one of my favorite things about photography as an artistic activity is that it allows me creative freedom while I'm multitasking, whether I'm heading to the store like I am tonight, or if I'm going to work. You just never know what photo opportunities might present itself. The other thing that's nice about photography is it can also be your purpose for going out. A lot of times it's a great way to relax. I use it just to escape sometimes and just to go out and explore. It's also a great way to enjoy being with others, believe it or not. One of my favorite things is actually taking my kids out and introducing them to photography and the great outdoors. This was a tradition that was actually started by my dad when I was a kid. After supper on hot summer evenings, we'd load in the car and we'd go out and we'd have a friendly family competition of I Spy a Deer. It was a great time and some of my favorite childhood memories. So now I'm trying to recreate some of that, create memories with my own kids. It's a great way to bond with them and spend some quality time.
Hi, Liz. Hey, did it truck? Didn't truck. Then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what can we?
So the light's almost gone for this evening, but summer has provided a great opportunity to photograph the whitetail deer. For about 4 to 6 weeks I've been coming out here to get pictures of them. It's an awesome time of year. The bucks are in velvet, the does are out with their fawn. But that time window frame of time that they are out and about is kind of limited, because pretty soon their patterns will change and they'll become a little more nocturnal. They'll hang out in the woods a little more, and the crops will also get too high to even see them. The car works as a perfect blind because no matter the weather or the season, you can keep pretty comfortable. They are also mobile, so you can go and get to the photographic subjects that you are looking for. Like tonight, after I got done with the groceries, took the long way home to check the spot again. most importantly, the animals become very accustomed and familiar with motorized vehicles, and they are not really spooked by them. Often you can get pretty close from your car, providing you with some great close-up photo opportunities, and as long as you don't make loud noises or get out of your car, you're going to have a pretty good chance to get the photographs of the animals. They'll stay put and just keep doing what they were doing, stay into their business. Thanks for joining me on my first ever photography video. Hope you liked it, maybe you got a couple tips, and remember that the most important step in our photographic journey is the first one. So get out there, be observant, have some fun, explore, grab your camera, and go get some pictures. Hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.